So hey everybody, it's your girl Nimshi. Welcome to my kitchen. Okay, so we started off and getting ready. We are going to nettoyer some viand, some turkey viand. So here we want to make sure we're being sanitary because this food is going for others, not just the people in your household. So hands washed, gloves on. I'm just showing you here the meat. It has been hot washed after the vinegar, salt, and lime, but you can see there's the blood at the bottom as well because I didn't pat dry the meat. So that water we do not want in there when we're about to put our seasoning. So that's getting done. And I'm back with the water dumped out. So we're back and we're ready to put our épices in. Épices is Haitian seasonings, pretty much fresh seasoning and dry seasoning in a blender, blended very, 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 very tiny, not even minced. And yep, we put it in the meat. We let that marinate sometimes for a day. You can let it marinate in your freezer for 3 days, 5 days, and when you're ready to cook it, you just let it thaw out, boil it up, and boom, fry, bake, broil, whatever you want to do. Put it in sauce. I was just showing you some bay leaves. I leave the bay leaf in there, let it boiled in the hot wash with some lime. In the previous video I had with the meat being hot washed, I took the limes out, but I left the bay leaves in. So yeah, just poured the épices in. That was in the blender. You see that is beautiful, beautiful and juicy and tasty. And oh my gosh, yes, honey, it was popping. Okay, popping. So yes, y'all want to get hand deep, palm deep, elbow deep. Put some elbow grease in that meat, honey. Because when you put that épice in, you want to make sure the bone gets that épice. You want to make sure that seasoning gets up in the bone, honey. That's how you be chewing and cracking up the bones. And y'all say Haitians be breaking up that bone, honey. Caribbeans be breaking up that bones. Jamaicans, yes, honey. Because our seasoning goes into the bone, honey. Because we make love to the meat, honey. We massage it, honey. We make sure that that's our baby, okay? We put that lotion on there, that épice. We put that on there and we rub, dub, honey. Yes, that is how you make sure your food got flavor throughout the whole cooking process. Okay? Yes, honey. So here I just removed one glove so that I can add a little bit of extra pop. Those are my favorite seasonings right there. Just give it a little extra dose of something because the meat is still bland. It hasn't been, soaking into that épice for a long time. So I just add a little extra. Sometimes this is where you taste the épice and you make sure the meat has salt. So you add extra salt, you add extra seasoning. You just do that last minute stuff because once it sits to marinate in the fridge or out on the counter for an hour or 30 minutes before you cook it, then you want to make sure the meat is getting soaked with all the seasonings before it starts the real cooking process, the heat cooking process. Okay, so that's bougie lemon pepper butter sauce. Yes, honey, those are the bomb. Chef Tina Lee, baby, I love you, girl. Yes, honey. So y'all better get with it or get lost, honey. And if y'all want a little taste, when on my days that I'm cooking and I put that menu up, put your orders in, honey, because you are going to experience something you have never experienced before. And you're going to keep coming back because this food is banging. So this is a little process. I want y'all to see how the meat gets prepared, okay? So here I'm just showing you a little close up. The meat does have a slash in it. The thicker pieces of meat we do slash, as in Haitian women, Haitian cooking. Can't speak for all, but what I have seen, we make a slash in the thick part of the meat, so like the drum or the thigh, something like that, the breast. Um, it just allows more seasoning to enter the meat and the meat to be cooked to the bone, to be tender. It's just an easier and faster way to get the meat properly cooked and thoroughly cooked and everything. So y'all see that seasoning, honey? Now if your meat don't look like this, your meat ain't ready to be cooked, okay? So let your meat get properly dressed, honey. When I tell you put that elbow grease and massage that baby, you massage the meat, okay? And it don't take that long. This is still 9 minutes, like maybe even 8. So yeah, we taste the epic. You gotta make sure you taste, make sure it got salt, make sure it got flavor. And obviously I put my finger up saying something is missing. So we're gonna see what's missing, and I believe it was salt. I don't always use that salt. I usually have sea salt, but even when using sea salt, because the grains are bigger, you gotta make sure that the flavor of the salt really goes in. So that'll probably be like when I put it in the blender, I put it all in the blender with the sea salt. The Itemized salt is smaller grains, so it does get in that epice and that meat faster and more throughout, even though you know what I'm saying. Yes. So yes, we massage salt and pepper, because I just tasted that it was missing. And the ancestors, my mama, they was in my head, they told me when to stop. So I don't really like measure things if I'm not baking. So you know, you just know when it's good. When you like what you're doing and you're cooking, you know when it's good.
They just wanna hate a nigga, you know what I'm saying? This my car scheme, they wanna hate you, ain't nowhere. Everybody think I was in the projects every day, they were like, that's not right, too much, he ain't really true. Everybody telling me I need a change, but then y'all gon' complain when a nigga change. Bossed up, you say lately he ain't been the same. Fuck it, y'all just wanna hate me anyway. Fuck it, yeah, the money getting to my brain. Yeah, I think I'm all that with this big change. I ain't got no time tryna explain. Yeah, I love you, bitch, but I ain't finna say it. Everybody finna have their own impression. I've been through too much, so I don't like expressing. Tell you one thing, you gon' ask another question. If I tell you how I feel, you gon' take advantage. Yeah, I know you read the text, but you ain't get the message. I speak in codes, it ain't for you if you don't understand it. Think what you wanna think, you can keep guessing. Why should I even tweet when all you finna do is edit? If I tell you about myself, I'm finna go to stressing. Cause I might go to vent, and I'ma start reflecting. I took off on my past riding in the Bentley. Walk around like fuck you, I'm getting fatter. Everybody telling me I need to change, but then y'all gon' complain when a nigga change. Bossed up, you say lately he ain't been the same. Fuck it, y'all just wanna hit me anyway. Fuck it, yeah, the money getting to my brain. Yeah, I think I'm all that with this big chain. I ain't got no time tryna explain. Yeah, I love you, bitch, but I ain't finna say